Of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Paul DeYoung looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Carlos Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch on its way. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Eric Sogard. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eric Sogard goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Here you go.
Here's Colton Wong now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Woodruff has compiled just under 130 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Braun. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up.
Oh, and this kicks right off of them. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Popped him up. And Hero drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Keston Hero.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Wong is there. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's good. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Now a swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. fouled away. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Digging in, Lane Thomas. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
0-1 in the count. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. This is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings. And it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next for Milwaukee, Brendan Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
4. Avisaíl Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisaíl Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. The stretch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches at third. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted into center field. On the move is Braun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Striding in, Eric Sogard. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Christian Yelich flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hira ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hira ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box, Lane Thomas. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch coming, here it is. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Milwaukee leads 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, D'Lo, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Braun is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brendan Woodruff. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. It's put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here is Avisaíl Garcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Digging in once again, Eric Sogard. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the inning now. Now batting, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now back, the pitcher,
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And Molina is aboard at base hit. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill swings and belts it to right. This ball's deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Burns takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now, Lane Thomas, as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Probably wanted more out of that at with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping in, Carlos Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1. So that'll go into the books as an 86, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer, as it's now a 6-run ballgame.
In today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and shoot the extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Brett Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. And there's a base hit on the line. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Carpenter at second with 2 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Yadier Molina. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. In is Christian Yelich. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Thomas is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Gone in order of the Brewers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping up now, Tyler O'Neill. He came across the score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Braun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now in the box, Lane Thomas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off, He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Line drive to center field. Braun is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The first base.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Standing in, Justin Smoke. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready to take his hacks again. Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third, fielded by Sogard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Prior history in this matchup, he's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. The one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. This is in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Here's Jed Jerko now. starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So now to the plate, Eric Sogard. And there's a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Garcia stands at second with no outs. Up high in the air. DeYoung moving to his left. 1 out. And here's Christian Yelich now. Alex Reyes answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Brewers down to their final out now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they show they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history. Behind the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
10-2, the final in this game. St. Louis with 114 wins, most in the division. Carlos Martinez earns victory number 22 this campaign, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Bizak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.